All right, hey guys, Jason here. We're up at the Jeep dealership here in Statesboro. This is Jimmy Britt, amazing place. But what we want to talk about today is we're going to talk, or tonight I should say, it's right, we're waiting on a hurricane. Should be rolling in any time. So I'm just trying to make some videos so that I can spend all day tomorrow editing stuff because we got a massive Hurricane Helene coming in right now. What we're going to talk about is resale value. Okay, resale value. Does it matter? Is it a thing of the past? What's the advantage to it? Well, it doesn't matter if I was standing right here in front of a Jeep lineup or if I was standing in front of a row of Tacomas or a row of Tundras or any of that kind of stuff. It does not matter anymore. It may have mattered a little bit a couple of years ago, pre-COVID even. It might have mattered a little bit, but it was still just ever so slight. Why? Because resale value among all trucks and in all these SUVs, whatever it is, resale value per category of all brands in a category is usually never more than 7% difference. Okay, so it's a very small amount. It's not that big. So resale value never carried as much weight as a lot of people tend to think it does. Toyota used to carry pretty good value. Now their 2023, their third gen Tacomas right now are carrying very strong value, more so than the fourth gen is. The 4Runner will be the same way. The fifth gen 4Runner will blow the doors off. They'll be worth more. When the 2025 4Runner comes out and it hits the lots, they'll be out there, they'll be great, and Toyota will be marking them up and all this kind of crap and everything. But once they actually start being sold and then they're being traded in a year later as, a year old, the value of that next gen 4Runner will not even be able to hold a candle to the fifth gen. Okay, the fifth gen 4Runner in 6 months from now, a used fifth gen 4Runner will cost more than a brand new sixth gen. I promise you. You don't believe me, you'll see it. You'll see it happen. So resale value is the times have changed. These vehicles right here used to be the king of resale. Okay, a Jeep was the king of resale on every kind of level. If you bought one in 2019, it was the king of resale. 2020, king of resale. Okay, now that is all changed around. Why? Because, well, the market has changed. Stellantis overpriced them, and now there's so many of them available, and demand has dropped because of window sticker prices that now you can get such good deals on them that it's hindered that. Toyota resale value has fallen because the quality of the vehicles has fallen, and people know that, and they're not worth what they were before. So my point being that if you bought a vehicle right now today, and you expected it to be worth something and you bought it because it had value and you're expecting there to be value 5 years from now, that value is not going to be there. Okay, people that bought these 5 years ago expected them to have value. The value is gone. It's still there, but it's not like it was. Okay, it's not there. The market is too unpredictable. So we don't have that luxury, just like Toyota, just like the amazing Ram Cummins trucks right here. The amazing Cummins. We are talking about one of the best trucks ever and holds resale value like no other. And same goes for the Ford Super Duties, and we could go on and on. So let me tell you the truth. Resale value only happens up front. It's the only place resale value happens. You get your resale value when you buy, not when you sell. Why? Because when you sell it, there's no control. The market controls it all. The market controls. Okay, did you think 2 years ago, did you think that you'd walk on a Toyota lot and see hundreds of Tacomas and hundreds of Tundras and hundreds of Tundras that can't be sold because they got blown motors or they're on a motor recall? Did you ever expect to walk in and see hundreds of Jeeps that were close to $60,000 and $70,000? No. Did you ever think you'd turn around and see a Jeep SUV that was $125,000? Okay, none of us predicted this. None of us could see it coming. So point being, you don't know what's going to happen in 5 years. So trying to think your car is going to have resale value. If you bought a 2024 Tacoma because you thought that a Tacoma carries your value real good, or you commented on one of my things and said, oh, but it's a Toyota, so it'll hold value so much. You bumped your head. Sorry, you bumped your head. You took a gamble that's not going to pay out. How do you get resale value out of a vehicle today? That is the question. How do we do this? Where does resale value come from? It comes on the front end. Why is this still one of the most the best resale vehicles made today, even with their stupid, crazy high prices? Why is it got so much value to it? Because it's negotiable. because you can bring the price down on the beginning. Look at this beauty right here. We got a Willys Jeep, okay? Willie, this is a Mojave actually. Sorry, I just saw the mud tires and assumed it was a Willys, but Mojave. But we got Rubicons. We got all this stuff sitting here, okay? Amazing trucks. Prices on these things are high. See this right here? This is $67,000. $67,000 truck. Many people think this is an insane price and they don't want to pay it, and with good reason. Okay, here's a Rubicon, just like what I got on here. It's steel bumper though, probably got a couple packages, but this is what I have. Gladiator Rubicon. What are we talking at price? $68,000. Okay, 68 grand for this. Do you know what I paid for mine? I paid $43,000 for mine last year. 43 grand. Okay, my window sticker was a little bit lower than that, but still, when you're talking about getting $15,000 or $20,000, let's just round it and say it was 60 grand. Okay, let's bring it to 60, and you got it for 40. That's $20,000 off. That's 33% off of the price, okay? And if that was reality, you got it for 33% off. Do you think that if you bought a $50,000 Tacoma and you got 3 grand off on a price, you think you're gonna do better when you go to sell that than what I'm gonna do when I sell mine? I got 30 grand or $20,000 off up front. I got all my trade-in value, all of my value came and hit me up front, and I never had to pay interest on it. I didn't have to play any BS on it. I didn't have to play any games for it. That's the beauty of it. So when you think you want to talk about trade-in value, you want to talk about a vehicle's resale value, holding value, you better be talking about the purchase price, okay? The price you buy it for versus the window sticker MSRP. Because when it comes time to sell it, this is the only number that matters. This number right there is the only number that matters, because that is a number that KBB, that is a number that NADA, that is a number that the dealership, that is a number that everybody's going to go by. That tells you your vehicle's worth. It's all written right there on the paperwork. You see it beforehand. That is what your vehicle is worth, minus whatever percentage the market says it does not get anymore, and what people say they will and won't pay based on that percentage. It is all controlled at the end for you. You have absolutely zero say in it. But what you do have say in is how much below this you will buy it for, which means how much value you have earned yourself in that vehicle. I hope that makes sense, because that's where it comes into. That's how resale value works today in the new world we live in. The old ways don't. The old days are out. The old adage, the old Toyota is the best of this. The Ford's number one. Ford holds value better than... I don't care. I don't care about it at all. You want value in your vehicle, you buy it up front by getting the better deal on it and getting as low as you can. If you can take one of these and you can knock $15,000 or $20,000 off on this, there's not another SUV around that will hold as much value, because you knocked it off in the beginning versus what the window sticker says. So hopefully this comes into reality for you and points in. Same with this. Okay, same with this. Look at these. We got, I mean, let's look at, where's the fancy one? Let's go look at here. We got fancy blue tow hooks. Anything that has blue tow hooks means it's got to have some kind of a hybrid on it and be fancy. So let's take a look at this thing. Let's see what we got here. Is this, yep, well, look at E, plug-in hybrid. What are we talking on this? This is a 4xe Cherokee, $65,000. Okay, there is 65 grand. There we go. If you can buy this for $48,000, you have knocked $7,000 off. You have got yourself $7,000 of resale value up front. Does that make sense? You're not going to get that on many other vehicles. Oh, it'll depreciate $3,000 more. Who cares? You got 7 grand up front. You see what I'm getting at? That's the way all of this works. It's the way it works on trucks. It's the way it works on cars. It's the way it works on every single vehicle, on every single lot, made by every single manufacturer in every single country, in every single world, in every single universe, and including the Milky Way galaxy. Okay, that is just how it is. It boils down to the fact that if you want resale value, you pay for it up front by getting a better deal on it. Okay, you actually don't pay for it. You reverse pay for it. You get the deal up front. Get the deal up front, you win. You don't get the deal up front and you pay MSRP, or heaven forbid, you go to buy something like this amazing Rebel, okay, and it just came out and here it is, and this is this awesome new truck, and people are all gung-ho on it, and they're going to charge you a $10,000 markup. you are a fool. You are sunk so far back. Oh, it'll hold its value. No, it will not. You are done. Okay, you are done. Value. It's all about value. You have to chase the price in the beginning, not at the end. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.